103.2 Preston FM.
Your community.
Your radio.
And new research shows that as a nation we think our breakfasts are better than the rest of the world's, and there is also a growing trend for eating out. 1 in 10 people say they are eating breakfast out more than they did in the past. 19% of people admit that they will buy breakfast on the go at least once a week, and 15% say they will sit down to eat breakfast in a cafe or restaurant once a week or more. The Best Breakfast Awards have been launched to celebrate our favourite breakfast dishes available in eateries across the country. Whether it is a tiny independent cafe, a burger van or a big chain, it's up to the public to vote for the favourite breakfast dish. And from ITV's Lorraine show, chef and MasterChef runner-up Dean Edwards tells us more about the awards and how you can get involved.
When it comes to breakfast, the Brits do it best, and we are very proud about it. As a nation, we're increasingly enjoying eating breakfast now, and with Farmhouse Breakfast Week just around the corner, a new award is being launched that will recognise the incredible breakfast that we have on offer at our local eateries. To tell us a little bit more about the Best Breakfast Awards and Farmhouse Breakfast Week, a man who can cook up a mean breakfast himself, I'm sure, TV chef Dean Edwards joins me today. Dean, hello.
Good morning.
So why are Brits so good at breakfast? Why do we love it so much?
Well, I think the main thing is it's the most important meal of the day. It actually sets us up for the rest of the day, gives us the energy that we need to carry out our daily tasks. It gives us the concentration levels. You know, if you're hungry, you can't really focus on what you need to do. So, grabbing breakfast, it really, really is the most important thing to do. Whether that's going to be a cooked breakfast, a nice bowl of porridge, some toast, some cereals. I mean, the options are endless, to be totally honest with you. But it really, really should kickstart your day. I think us as Brits, if we got it round the wrong way, we tend to have our biggest meal of the day in the evening. It needs to be switched around. We need that breakfast. We need that kickstart in the mornings to get us going.
So the Brits are so good at breakfast that we're going to start awarding them. Can you tell me a bit more about the Best Breakfast Awards?
Farmhouse Breakfast Week celebrates breakfast, which is the most important meal of the day, and that takes place between Sunday the 26th of January and Saturday the 1st of February. And as part of that, we're holding the Best Breakfast Award. So anywhere up and down the country serving breakfast to the public can get involved. So whether that's a snack van, a restaurant, a cafe, anywhere really, need to go to the website, which is www.shakeupyourwakeup.com, and nominate yourself for that Best Breakfast Award. Then the public can vote on the best breakfast. So if you feel that you've got a fantastic breakfast out there, which I'm sure many of you have, make sure you go onto the website, nominate, and then the public need to get voting. And basically, I'm going to be heading around to the winners and trying out that breakfast. So it's hard work, but someone's got to do it.
Alongside this, there's a research of what the best breakfast in the UK, or what people like the most. Were you surprised at the results of this survey? I mean, what was number one? What wasn't on the list? Is there something that people aren't looking at?
No, to be honest with you, I think the cooked breakfast was always going to come there or thereabouts at the top. I think it's a dish that we're kind of famous for, and it's a classic. I mean, I myself, on a weekend, I love nothing more than having a cooked breakfast. The only downside, it does tend to use up every single pot and pan in the kitchen, and you're left with an absolute bomb site after. But it just tastes amazing. But obviously, everything in moderation. During the week, I love a bit of porridge. And again, you can mix that up. You can add different fruits to it. You can add some cinnamon, a squirt of honey. So you can make that what it is, and that sets me up with the slow release carbs for the rest of the day. So I expected porridge, the cooked breakfast on there, but obviously cereals are a big part of everyone's breakfast. If you're on the go, cereals and toast. If you need something really, really quick to give you that head start in the morning, then it's easy to grab.
Here's the question. This is the key question for you. You can only have one answer. What's your favourite breakfast? If you had your last breakfast ever on earth, what would it be? Oh,
right. Okay. That is a tricky question because I love all sorts of breakfast, but I would have to say probably cinnamon French toast with a load of mixed berries and some natural yogurt. That's a real treat for me.
Very nice. Very nice. Good choice. The competition, just one more time. How can we enter? So how do people enter and how do people get voting for their favourite cafes?
Okay. So, to get all of the information you need, whether to nominate the eatery, to vote, I've actually put some recipes on there, so if you want some inspiration of what to eat in the mornings, go to the website, which is www.shakeupyourwakeup.com.
And a big thank you to Dean Edwards from ITV's Lorraine show there. He's a resident chef and Master Chef runner-up. And I was just thinking about that. If you knew you were leaving this mortal coil, what would your last breakfast be? Well, as you know, I'm a vegetarian, and I think this is terrible. I think if it was going to be my last breakfast on earth, I would have to go out with a big bacon balm with lots of tomato ketchup.
Thanks for listening. If you've enjoyed today's interview, why not tweet Huey at ChatCityPFM?